Hello. Happy Thursday.
Hey.
Hi guys, happy Thursday.
Hey guys, welcome back to Que Bola.
Yay. No? Do you want to do
No?
one of those? Do one of those? No?
This one.
Yes, Selena,
Wait,
your nails
can they-
took me back to like 1999.
Why? Is my color funky?
No, because they're one solid color and like they're long like that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because they're one color. There's nothing on them.
Core, no nothing.
They're very simple, so it took me back to when I was like 18.
Yeah.
The Chola days?
Yeah.
So is
Yeah,
that
we're-
a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, no,
It's
cool.
a good thing. It's
Yeah.
retro.
I like it.
Thank
That's
you.
why I was like, wow. Yeah, basic is good. It's not bad. Please don't come at me.
Oh,
like,
she called you a basic bitch.
No.
She called you a
no.
basic bitch.
Never the second word, but basic is very nice.
Okay, thank you.
No, they're nice. They like stand out.
Yeah, they look very nice.
Yeah, like I don't want to get in a fight with you.
No, I would never dare get in a fight with you in those nails.
So I look like a chola?
No.
No. No. You look just like she said basic, but like natural, basic natural.
Yes, I like it. It took me back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took me back when I would walk up, 4th Street and go with my friend Tina and be like, here my $15. Now
4th Street.
Now I can't go nowhere with $15. So I get my nails done.
Yeah.
Gina's gonna be like, not today,
Not
girl.
today, no.
For $15 gets you one nail today.
Yes. So forget it. No, thank you.
So for today's topic, we are going to talk about how do you feel
Let's talk about you and me.
how do you feel when your child goes on vacation? Maybe not on vacation. It can be like a one night thing, a weekend, a week with their spouse. Well, no. Let me take it back. Let me take it back.
They're married.
No, let me take it back. That didn't come out the way I wanted to. Say you have a 19-year-old at
Say it
home.
with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
It's just at what appropriate
Yes.
time is a good time for your kid to go on a date or a vacation with their boyfriend, girlfriend,
Overnight.
whatever.
Overnight. Yeah. Whatever as a parent you think it's okay. Okay, that kid still lives with you at home. He can be 18, he can be 30. What, as a parent, what age and how do you feel when your kid's like, hey, mom, I'm going to go to Vegas with my boyfriend this weekend. And you're going to be like, okay, cool. Or you're going to be like, the hell you're going to Vegas? As a parent, everybody's point of view, we want to kind of like talk about that subject. So who wants to go first?
Well, that's kind of different because I did go to Vegas with Miguel's family.
So your mom was wrong. So your mom didn't care about you. Your mom probably wanted you to get pregnant and get the fuck out of her house.
So, Selena,
Oh my God.
you went on vacation.
Okay, wait, time out.
Wait,
Time out.
okay, y'all
Time
need to
out.
stop.
Time out.
That was, you feel like you're being bullied?
Wait, can you hear me? Okay. So you went.
Oh, they got real serious because she's holding the microphone.
went-
She got real serious.
See, I told
Where?
you. I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
No.
No,
No.
no,
Can you hear me now?
no,
No.
Can you hear me now?
no.
It's on. On.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
So you went.
probably deaf.
You went overnight to Vegas with your husband. Before he was your husband. How old were you?
I was. No.
It was her. What is
I
it
was
called?
like 17, 18.
But she slept in the same room with the seniors.
With the parents.
Wait a minute. Yesenia, you were there too.
Yeah.
No, she told us this story.
Yes.
Oh.
We slept with the parents.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, back it up. Okay. You were dating Miguel, and how old were you? And how did you tell your mom you were going away for the weekend?
Well, actually, I think his parents asked. No, they asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, "Well, I have to ask my mom and my dad." My mom was very hesitant,
Yeah.
and towards the end, she was like, "I don't know, ask your dad." And then my dad was like, "I don't know, ask your mom." And then I was like, "It's only for a weekend, we're gonna be staying with them in the same room, blah blah blah." And his whole family is going, like his sisters and the niece and the nephew. So she was like, "Okay." So then I just ended up going for I think it was like Friday, Saturday, and came back Sunday. It was like a whole family trip. So it's kind of hard, in a way.
Now.
I don't think I would like it if my kids would ask me, like, if they could go out on a trip with their girlfriend.
And you don't have to answer this, but I need to ask.
Okay.
Were you at some point of that weekend someone, frisky, intimate?
No.
No, okay.
No. No.
I mean, I needed to ask because, some people are like, well, how could she be intimate sleeping with more
no.
people in the room, like having more roommates in the hotel room? But
No.
there's multiple ways. So that's why I needed to ask. You didn't have to answer.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
No. I think I would have said yeah if it was true. But
Okay.
we
No.
didn't.
Okay.
No.
Gosh. Okay.
But I wouldn't let my kids. I don't think I would let them
No.
until you're married or you don't live in my house.
Why?
I don't know. I
Like
just
what?
feel
What would be like your like if they'd be
Like,
like,
if they're-
mom, like come on, mom, like it's not that serious,
No,
mom.
because I feel like now it's a little bit more different. Like, didn't you guys hear in the news like, some little girl had a slumber party and then the
And the
dad
dad-
drugged them with a smoothie. So it's just like now I feel like times are a lot more different and there's a lot more ways to do things and to kind of like put the other person in danger or whatever. There's a lot more bad people out there in the world.
well, no, there
that I
was
feel like I wouldn't feel comfortable.
always been
there's
bad
there's
people in
always
the
been
but
bad
now it's
people.
like more.
It's
Like,
just
Well, we know
because
about
now
it
we
more.
know about it
because
more.
of social media, we
Yeah.
know all the bad. But before,
Yeah.
the news gave us all the bad news.
Right.
There was all this shit going on when we were little too.
Yeah. Now, if either of your children were in a relationship, would you allow them to go? Because you were in a relationship with your man,
No, I don't think so.
even knowing their parents.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Even
let
if the
them.
nephews and niece, everybody goes.
No.
No.
Fucking
Would you tell them, like, you know what, at one point I did go with your dad to Vegas and, your grandma and your grandpa said yes. And then they turn around and tell you, well, they let you go. Why can't I go?
Yeah. Why you being a hypocrite, mom? Like that?
Well, because now I'm your mother and they're your grandma. So you asked me.
Okay.
And whatever they let me do, it was up to them. Now I have the choice and I'm saying no.
Okay.
Okay.
Charlie.
Good. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I honestly don't think there's a right or wrong answer of like, because we're all different. We, individually will raise our children. But I don't know, Selena, at 17, going to Vegas is wild.
Yeah, like your mom let you go to Sin City. She didn't let you go to like the next like
Anaheim,
Riverside,
Disneyland or
So
something.
does that mean her mom didn't care about her?
No.
No.
She probably trusted me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Why would she trust you?
Why wouldn't she? I'm a little angel.
Maybe because she was like the last one in the house, and your mom's probably like, you know
See
what?
ya.
I'm just done. Just go.
She knew that Miguel was a good guy. Probably.
No, like you said,
And
she
they can
trusted.
probably come from a good family.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it helped that they were Mormon.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It was a
No,
joke.
but they are Mormon. No, but they are
But they
Mormon.
are Mormon.
I mean, they're good
what
people.
does that mean if they're Mormon, Catholic, Christian?
I mean, it
That
doesn't mean
doesn't-
nothing.
doesn't
No,
shit.
it doesn't mean
But
anything.
It
to
really
her
doesn't,
mom,
but-
but to your mom, she probably
She
thought.
probably felt a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And how old was Miguel
Were
at
you
the time?
dressed like a Mormon in Vegas?
I don't remember.
How old was Miguel at the time?
Like
he's 2 years-
25?
No, he wasn't. Stop lying. I mean, it's just kind of the same thing. Like, okay, why would a parent let a 15-year-old date a 25-year-old or a 24-year-old? Right?
Yeah.
So it just kind of goes hand in hand. Why would she let me go out? Like, we all have different scenarios. Like, maybe my mom, she knew the type of people that she raised. She knew the type of kids that she raised. So I think that's why she felt more comfortable in making certain decisions in all our lives.
Yeah.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
I don't think age has ever mattered in my household.
Okay, but that
Okay.
okay
In my mom's household.
your mom's household.
Yes,
but that's
yes,
what I'm
it's
saying.
true. It's true.
She just
I
knew
agree,
the type
I
of people,
agree.
the type of kids that she raised.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I felt like she was
And
a
it
little bit
starts
more
for
open.
her as my mom's like 10 years older than Martin. Yeah. So she got no room to talk. And then,
But she also was an adult when she got with Martin, so
yeah, she was, and he probably wasn't.
he wasn't 10 either.
But it's just that.
You know what?
I don't know. When I hear 17 at Vegas, I just think like, oh my God, like a child. Because there's really nothing to do in
They were
Vegas.
just
Saturday.
walking
No,
the
but we
strip and they
kinda
played
just
that
went-
circus.
Yeah, we went to Circus, like just stuff like that.
I don't know. For me, Vegas is not fun. So when I think of someone like going to
Okay,
Vegas,
so let's go back. Why did you guys go to Vegas in the first place? What?
They like to
Just to go.
Oh, they like to go.
They
Do
go
they
to
gamble?
no,
Oh,
they
no.
go and walk around, go walk on the strip, do shows, buffets, everything. They go to Yosemite. They like to go to different places.
Not Yosemite. You got to stay out of the forest, honey.
They like to travel a lot. So we
Pina,
kind
you
of
need
just
to go
tend
to the forest, explore, homegirl.
What did it say? Fresh air is for dead people. I don't go to the forest.
The forest is really nice.
Yes, I don't open my windows. My windows stay locked.
Because your ass is scared. That's why they're fucking locked.
Because I live in the ghetto.
You do not live in the ghetto. You
No.
stop.
And I have an alarm system, but they still don't open.
Oh my God, no.
And they still
Don't open what?
Still take her beer and all her shit in her
No,
refrigerator.
the homeless be coming for my sandals. I had to get
It ain't
work
no
sandals.
homeless. It's your
She said I had to
brother.
get work sandals.
It's a unicorn. It ain't
I always have to get new work sandals because I leave them on the porch
Oh
because they
my
don't go inside
God.
my house. I always come out.
No,
and
they
the
don't by
fucking crackheads
themselves.
take
They
them.
don't go by themselves in your house.
The crackheads
And
always
that's a
take
long
them.
ass driveway to fucking take a fucking pair of
To
sandals.
spot them, you got a good eyesight to
They
spot
already
them.
know, so it's somebody that knows.
Man.
It's like the
Are they
same
good
person
sandals?
that takes the deodorant from her house for the parties. Miguel's deodorant.
Oh, hell no. No, they're not good sandals. They're like from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, forget it. Plus, you got little feet, so no me
That's
quedan.
because every time we have a party at our house, somehow the next day Miguel doesn't have a deodorant. Our deodorant goes missing every single time we have a party.
Really?
Well, Miguel's deodorant.
You have a deodorant bandit?
Yes.
Is it the one that they show on the commercial? What is it called? The
Spice or no?
Spice?
No.
Oh,
That's old school.
Old
The
Spice.
Spice.
Old Spice.
yes.
No,
It smells
it's 'cause he
good.
gets
Yeah, the
those
red
big
one.
ass packs of deodorants at Costco.
Are you sure
and
it's
he
not your
puts them
dad?
out.
Because your mom steals your bleach, so it might be your dad stealing the deodorant.
Or your mom's selling it for your dad.
Yes. So don't be blaming
Probably.
strangers. It's them.
Okay, so do you guys like, if I was you, I would put all my deodorants out in the bathroom and see if they all take them.
No,
so dead.
cut the deodorant out and just leave the empty ones.
Okay.
But like some fucking chile, like so when it like burns them or something.
Yes.
To get a rash.
That's what I do.
Let me
That's
see
what I
your-
do for the
your
dogs
armpits.
in my
You don't
on my
want
neighborhood.
armpits.
Okay.
That's what I do for the dogs who poop in my yard and the owners don't pick up their poop. I go and I spread chili pepper so when they go poop again, they don't go poop again. And I tell the owner, that's what you get. You got to pick up your dog's poop. And they get mad at me, but I don't care.
Oh, I put coffee grains outside. For
No,
like
I don't need to protect my grass. Pick up your dog's poop. It is what it is.
You don't have a sign out there?
Wait.
I don't need to
so-
put a sign.
Well, you do now because people got no fucking common sense.
Well, then that's why their dog suffers. And they have to go to the veterinarian, not my dog.
Wait. So what do you mean you put chili on the caca?
No, I don't. I put it where they poop. I pick it up, and so I put it right there. So when they come the next day and they poop, they...
Oh, they like it. Oh, okay. I get it.
So
And like we repeat,
So-
there's a lot of evil people in this
there
world.
is. Yeah, they're owners. They like to see their dog suffer. Not me.
Okay, so Yesenia, your turn.
No, I would not allow my kid to go on any
Overnights.
overnights.
Okay. What about if say
Don't try to flip
Wait.
it where it's okay for my kid to go on vacation and not your kid.
No. What about if Julian says, "Hey,
Here we
mom,
go.
can
Here
my
we go.
girlfriend go?"
With us?
Yeah.
If she can stay in your room with you, then yeah, let's go. Can she stay in the room with you?
Like with
why
Julian?
is she going? Why is she going?
Wow. Why am I going? That's your family function.
Okay, so for
if
example,
Julian's
spring
girlfriend's gonna
training,
come-
right? Spring training, right?
spring
All
training.
three of you guys go to
Okay.
spring training.
Let me,
okay?
let me get your coffee.
Yes,
You can
yes.
spill it.
Okay.
And ruin our machine. And ruin and ruin our machine. Spring training, right? The three of you guys go to spring training, right? And everybody goes
We
in your
go, we're having
family,
a good
good time,
time,
road
having a
trip,
good
all that good
time.
time, right? So can Julian bring his girlfriend or anyone, he might be dating, right? Or Moises or I was gonna call her Julieta, sorry, that's my niece. Ariana bring someone, that they're dating and they can stay in Selena's room or in Josephine's room.
I don't know. I don't want to say no, but I don't know. Like if Selena's gonna be like, okay, well she's gonna stay in my room, and then Julian's gonna stay in my room. It's kind of stupid. No matter what, they're gonna figure it out wherever they're gonna figure it out. So it's kind of like dumb. I have been asked before, like he was invited to Laughlin.
Okay.
We were in Laughlin. I said, no, we're all in Laughlin. Tell her parents to let her stay with us then. And it wasn't gonna happen, right?
Right.
So why would I let my kid go stay with them?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna be in the brother's room or the dad's room or whoever. I don't give a fuck whose room. Like, no.
Yeah. Right.
No, I don't want to say no, And then
But
later
right
on,
now-
like right now, no. But
Okay.
later, like, I don't know. Because guess what? What if like he decides not to get married and then I mean, I can't judge him. I got married 3 years ago and I've been with this man for fucking 19 years.
I know.
So I traveled the world. I had kids. I bought a home. You know, everything I've done my whole life with
you
this
were in
man.
Africa with Doctors Without Borders. Yeah.
You know, so I can't judge my child or I can't tell him like, no, look, son, this is what you do. You get married first and then you
Look,
have
bud.
kids. Look, buddy, this is how it happens. Like,
Yeah.
that's not how
Yeah.
life was with me.
Right,
You know?
right.
So maybe if he's like, Mom, like, what if I go on vacation with her and see how, like, it
It is
is
to-
okay to sleep with her and be with her?
Si se lava los dientes, si
How
no
does
se
she
lava
wake
los
up in the morning?
dientes.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you don't know because when you're dating, it's like fucking the sun,
Bed of
and the
roses,
sky and
yes,
everything. But
yeah.
yet, when you wake up next to them, they fucking leave their boxers on the floor, and
I
you
know.
have to pick up their towel from the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
you don't see all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, if he comes to me and says like, I mean, we're not talking about vacation. I mean, we're talking about vacation, but he comes to me and says like, you know what? It's like we're gonna move in together.
Yeah.
But I'm not married.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't judge him, and I can't. Tell
You can't
him,
say
like,
no.
no, because I just married his dad 3
Right.
years ago.
Right. Right.
So I don't know.
But
I
at
don't know
this
if you-
point,
But don't judge me for being this parent.
No,
No. I don't think it's not about judging. I think it's not like you can't tell them no because everybody, you know, obviously we were all raised differently, but you can have the conversation like, okay, it's not something that, you know, you can come and go. It's not something that, you know, oh, I'm gonna break your heart. Okay, it's over, bye, and then I'm gonna find someone else. Oh, we're moving in together. Like for me, that wouldn't be something I would want for my child. You know, it's like you moved in with Mike, you guys lived together, and it wasn't. You know, I don't know how it was because I don't know how it was, but I would like to think it wasn't like, oh, now it's over, goodbye, and then you came back and you found someone else, and then they moved in, and then you didn't
Well,
like
for
them.
17 years, it was easy because I'm like, well, I'm not married to your ass, so I can leave. No.
Right. But
No,
even
no,
as a married person, you can say, I'm deuces, the door's wide open. You know, it's like, I don't think the paper for me is not going to hold me tying down. But it's like, you can have that conversation. Like, it worked out for your dad and I, and here we are X amount of years later. It may be different for you, and this is how it worked out. But I don't know if, you know, it's not like the judging. It's just like having that conversation. Like, this is how it worked out for us.
Yeah, well, I just think everybody parents different, and that's okay. It's not like, oh, you have to do this and you have to do that. No, everybody.
No, because
parents
when he got invited to stay in Laughlin, my mom's like, "Ay, déjalo." Like, what the fuck, Leticia? Like, where you come with that shit? Like, no, girl.
The
Like,
same lady that let me go.
the same lady that let her go.
Seriously.
Like, this kid is 15 years old. Like, no. And she's like, oh, but what were they gonna? What? No.
No.
Oh, she told
She
you.
fucking told me, like, well, just leave him, like, let him. And I'm like, no, he's not your kid, and you're not
Yeah.
gonna come tell me how to do what to my kids.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
why are you yelling at them, girl? You fucking yelled at us.
No, you said, girl, you shut up.
You fucking, you left us all day sometimes for the neighbor to watch us. My grandma, she got 10 other kids over
She
there.
made us seem the
We had to
neighbor, a
walk from
stranger.
Barn Hill, like that was ghetto back in the days. Like, how the fuck you let us walk from, school,
Yeah.
middle school, and now like, oh, well,
You only live like a block away.
it doesn't matter. The block that nobody should be on.
Girl, we walked late in the hood. We didn't know what we were doing.
No,
Nobody
we didn't.
cared.
Nobody cared.
Nobody
But,
cared about us.
Back then it was
But
different.
did you die?
No, we didn't. Here we are.
We got close to dying
Oh,
one time.
We got arrested.
Yeah, we got arrested. We got close to dying. I came very close to death, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay.
Oh my God,
Okay,
Josephine.
so for my story, okay, well, since I'm the oldest one here, let me tell you to start off with. When I became, when I became a parent, I said, you know what, I'm going to parent however I want to parent.
When I became a parent, it became a parent.
it became apparent that I was like, fuck, I got a child. I got somebody I got to feed now besides myself. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to be 45 in a couple of months. So
You tell us
Next
your
month.
age every
Next
single
month.
time.
Next
I'm
month.
sorry.
Next
Every
month.
time you want to tell us.
Not a couple.
okay.
Next month.
Okay, so I'm going to be 4, 5 in a couple of months.
45, she
So,
said. She has an accent.
I'm going to be 45. Okay. 45. Okay. So I am the youngest of 7 children. So I'm the baby. So that's 8 of us. If you guys want the math. Okay.
The same person that's like, wait, there's only 3 chairs. Didn't count hers.
Anyways, okay. So growing up, my siblings had kids of their own. So growing up, I felt like I got a little bit of this sister, I got a little bit of that sister.
Okay,
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
So I feel like, oh, okay, well, I like the way my sister did this, or I like the way she didn't do this. So I kind of got a little bit of like everybody growing up and how did they handle their kids, right? So I was like, okay, well, I would like to do that with my kids. So I think I want to say I was maybe, I don't know if I was like 17 or 18 when I went on my first overnight with one of my boyfriends. I think it was either 17 or 18. I went, I told my mom, like, I'm going to take the bus, and I did. So I took the Greyhound.
She did.
Okay.
Wait, where to?
Well, I think it was like a 14-hour drive in the Greyhound.
And you
It
were
took,
only
like, the whole-
17?
Either I was like
They
17
even sold
or
you a
18.
bus ticket?
Yes.
Selena, yes. Back then, you can get crack and everything in the Greyhound. they were dealing.
And they would give you a sandwich.
They would do hair, cook, and sell drugs in the Greyhound. You didn't know what you were walking into. It was a whole business.
And only for one night? I would have been there a whole last week.
I think I was there for like. I think
No,
I was
you
there
were
like,
for a week, I think.
I think I was
Yeah.
there for like a whole week.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
So,
ahead.
so I went. So I was either between 17 and 18 years old. Okay. So I did that. So my mom, she was like, okay, just be careful. Let me know when you get there. Call me. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So it was fine. I went, came back. I'm alive. Okay. Nothing happened. Nobody kidnapped me. Nobody
alive.
stabbed me. Nothing. I don't know if I did drugs in the bus or not, but that's a different story.
Oh my God.
That's a different story. Okay, so that was my experience growing up. So I do have kids. I have a 20-year-old. I have a 22-year-old. And I've always been I've been strict with them, certain stuff, but other stuff I'm just like, you guys you need to learn. I give you freedom. If you fuck it up, I'll take it back. That's how it is with me. I gave them a lot of freedom since they were little, and they're not out there being crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I gave them a lot of freedom. I did. I gave them a lot of freedom since they were little, and they're not out there fucking around. I don't know.
And I think that's something. Mimi and I are having a conversation. Like, our kids are good. They're not bad kids in the sense of like they're over there, breaking the law
Exactly.
or you know what I mean. Like, they're good kids. They have good grades. They go to school. When we take them, stuff like that. Like, they're good kids, right? Like, we can't complain. But I don't know. For me, it's more like, oh, you want to sleep over? Like I said in the text message.
Okay, so I'm done with my conversation. So let Gabby.
Like I said in the text message, I said, you want to sleep over? Take your shit, which is absolutely nothing, and bye. Like, this isn't a hotel. My house isn't a hotel. You're not going to come and go and, have a blast. And like, for me, it's not something I would want to happen. I'm not as strict with my kids. They don't like to party like we did. They don't. They're not
like to go to jail.
They don't run for the police.
They don't run from the police. They haven't been arrested. They don't hop from one party to another.
They don't get stabbed.
They don't get stabbed. None of that, So it's just different. Like, for them, it's different, and I'm very grateful that they didn't do the things that we did. Although sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish you would want to go out and party and explore and have a good time. But then I'm like, hell no. It's like, no thanks. But I don't know. Like, I would never allow any child to sleep over at my house, or my kids sleep over at someone else's house, even on vacation, because that makes me responsible for someone else's child, and I would hate for another mother to be mad at me. If something happens to that child, that mother is going to come after me, and I am not going to take responsibility. When I have someone else's child in my car, I am driving like this. And I'm like, ooh, if it's like yellow, I'm like, stop, and I'll take that yellow and I'll stay there. Because I'm like, oh no, I have someone else's child in my car. That's a mom that's going to be mad at me, because I'm not going to take that responsibility. If a car hits me, okay, fine, that's not my fault, but I'm not going to be the one, I'm not. So I'm not going to take responsibility. Yes, the kids are going to find a way to hook up, be intimate, be frisky, and stuff like that. And I get it because
What is the
frisky? Like scamming in the corner somewhere.
Scamming.
scamming. We used to say that when we were in middle school.
I don't know what they call it now.
They call it like the talk stage or something, talking stage or something.
And don't look at me.
Well, I see that like on
what they call
TikTok
it
and all that.
now.
Like, oh,
I
we're
see it on
talking.
TikTok.
I see it on TikTok. The
They are
talking
definitely
stage.
not talking. They're nasty. No. No. When I walk on those high school campuses, those kids are not talking. No. I don't know what they're doing,
They're
but
scamming.
they're scamming in the corner.
They're scamming.
No, they're
What
nasty.
is scamming?
Scamming is
Like when they're kissing
they're
in the
macking-
morning,
they're
they're macking
macking
it,
it.
and they're
Yeah.
touching themselves. It's nasty. Ugh.
But you know what? No, you know what I find nasty is when I used to take my kids to high school, and these kids were, it was like 7:30 in the morning. They were in the corner and they were scamming everything.
Yes.
And it was like 7 in the morning. I'm
Yes.
like, did y'all even brush your fucking teeth?
Yes,
That is
yes, yes.
nasty. Like,
That's what
who
I
does
see.
that?
That's
And-
what I see.
Yeah.
That's what I see. And I'm walking on these campuses, and I'm just like, ew. Like, did you even wash your hands? You know, no. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, you know, even like, and I think I've talked about it. Like before Victor and I got married, he won this trip to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Hey.
In April, he won the trip to Puerto Rico in April, and we were going to get married in August, and he went without me. Because I was like, oh no, like my dad would be so mad at me, and
I think I would have just went to a courthouse, married him, and then went to Puerto Rico with him.
No, I was like, no, like I couldn't do it. Like my own conscience, I was like, no, like we've done it all before. Like we were, you know, frisky before we got married and all that
Cochina.
stuff. But-
Before you got married, cochina.
No, sex is beautiful. But I just never, you know, I was like, at the same time, I couldn't do that to my dad. And, you know, so I was like, no. So
You
Andy
were
went
thinking
with
about
him.
your dad when you were
No.
Now when you were getting frisky.
Now when I was getting frisky, I was like, ooh. Now when I was scamming with my man. Oh, he's going to kill me. Anyway. So
no, your sisters are gonna kill you.
I know. So it was, so Victor went with Andy to Puerto Rico, and then we got married in August, and it was great, you know, but I don't know. I don't think
Have you gone to Puerto Rico since?
No, he won't take me. He's like, I already went. I have no business going back. I was like, scandalous.
Then go without him.
I'm gonna go without him. But I don't think, you know, I'm gonna say, like Yesenia, I was like, I'm gonna say no now because they're children. I don't want to be responsible. Also, when they're adults, I'm gonna say no. Like, it's a family vacation. I don't need that added person. No. My answer would always be no. And if you decide to not go on this family vacation because you'd rather hang out with your person, then that's on you. But you best believe.
Yeah, what about if someone gave you the ultimatum? Like Lorenzo, be like, okay, mom, if my girlfriend can't go, then I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay back.
Yeah, you'll stay back at your mom's house, which is my house. You ain't going to be home alone. You must be tripping on some crack. No. Zero access to a home alone.
I'll send
Even-
mine to somebody else's house, not to my mom's house. 'cause
No,
my mom
not
would
to
be
your mom.
like,
No.
Go wherever you want to go.
I would not send them to your house.
Well,
No.
say Lorenzo's 25 and he doesn't want to go with you guys. You can't leave him at home by himself?
I mean, I'm not dumb, you know, like, again, they're going to get frisky no matter where they go. But, you know, I would hate for him to make miss out and make that decision over a girl. I would say, you know what, then that's a decision you're going to make. Unfortunately, you're going to pick this girl who may not be here next month, but your family will. That's on you. That's a decision you make. I can't make that for you.
I even felt that. I had to think about it.
You know, because I can't, you know, force them to go.
Yeah.
But I feel like even living under my roof, even if they're 25, 24, like, you know, that's something that you really have to decide. Like, this girl, she may be your forever, but right now, we are your forever, you know, until, you know, you decide to move out, whether you get married. I'm not going to force them to get married. It would be beautiful. But I also think it's beautiful how Yesenia, she however waited or not waited or just came about where it's many years later. I think it's beautiful because however it came about, they're still together and it's a beautiful thing, you know, whether my kids want to get married or do whatever they decide to do, it's on them. I'm not going to force them. No, you have to get married. No, for me, it's not like that because it's a beautiful thing. I've seen it to where it has worked out, you know, and I've seen it too. It's worked out with Selena. She got married, you got married, you know, not by church the first time around, you know, and then I got married by church. And so I've seen it in different forms,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to force my kids to do it. But for me, I think it's like, oh, well, you know, it's not something I'm going to force them. And I think like planting the seed, like Sarah, she wants to get her lashes done. And for me, I'm like, go for it, right? And I was like, ask your dad. She's like, no, I don't want to ask him. Then I don't think you're ready to get your lashes done. Like, what are you afraid of? Victor's like, I don't care. Because I told her, it's like, she wants to, wants to ask to get her lashes done. He's like, okay. I said, but you wait until she asks you. And then he's like, okay. I was like, have you asked him? She's like, no. And I said, okay, well, then we're not ready. You have to, I feel like the maturity begins where, like, okay, having that conversation with that male counterpart, that she's not afraid of him, but being able to say, okay, I want to get my lashes done. Why? Because they're pretty or blah, blah, blah. She'll be like, I'm going to go get my nails done, not even asking him. And he's like, okay. But it's like her lashes are something different. So I don't know.
Interesting. I like that.
So if anybody wants to take me to Puerto Rico,
I want to go.
please. My man won't take me.
I told my family I want to go for my 30th birthday to Puerto Rico.
When do you turn 30?
30 in November.
Already? Oh my God.
So did you already plan it? Like, are you looking in?
Did you put it on your post-it paper?
You're looking for like
I already.
flights and all that, or what?
No, not yet.
You should.
She just looked at me like,
I know,
I'm gonna take her with me.
You need to plan it because you can't just be like, oh, let's just go to Puerto Rico and you guys go next weekend.
It sometimes works out better like that. Be like, oh, who's down for Puerto Rico? All right, let's go.
Yeah, like you were down for Vegas. Just fuck it, huh? Just fuck it.
She learned at a young age, Josephine.
She learned at a young
17.
age,
She's like,
fuck it.
vámonos.
Well, your mom's down. She's like, fuck it, vámonos.
Yeah, care.
Oh my gosh. No, that's crazy. So 4 different, opinions. I don't know. It's I don't know. Being responsible for another child is just too much for me.
It's just hard.
I can really handle mine.
Like, you can't say yes and you can't say no. Like, I can't tell you, like, oh, no, my kid's never going to go on vacation with his significant other because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know I don't know.
Well, I think as parents, as our kids get older until they get 18, 19, 20, I think it's older for us to let go, especially if they're still at home with us, because we still want to control everything they're doing.
Yeah.
But then it's like when we want them to like have a say-so and make like a grown-up decision, and they can, and it's like, why can't they? Because we stop them, because we make them dumb. We make them lazy because we still want to do everything for them. So the minute, say they're 22 and they want to do something and you don't like it, and then it's kind of like, okay, well, he is 22, so I'm not going to say anything, let him learn. And I think as parents, especially Hispanics, you want your kid there and you want him to do what you want to do just because he lives with you.
Right.
You know? And then they don't take that extra step because we're always trying to control them, even though they still live with us at 22, 25. So as your kids get older, you're going to see that it's harder to let go and let them be their own person. And sometimes they're not going to go on a family vacation with you.
Right.
Not because of the girlfriend or the boyfriend, because of work.
Yeah.
Because of other stuff they need to do. And as a parent, you're like, fuck, well, they're not going to go because this and that. And then it's like, they're not 10 years old anymore. They're not 15 years old anymore. They have their own life away from mom and dad.
And that's something that I learned that with you, even though for me, I've worked since I was 14, 15, there was things that I couldn't do because I was working, because I worked on the weekends. So it was like an automatic law. I couldn't go places with my family. But then I didn't realize it until I think it was with you, where I think you went to Ensenada, and then I was like, oh, and Sebas couldn't go. And I was like, well, why didn't he go? He had to work. And I was like, what? And it was just odd for me to hear that he didn't go because he had to work. And it was just an automatic for him to always be there. Even though I know I missed a lot of things because I had to work on the weekends, but it was just weird. I was like, wow, okay, you know, and so that's just the reality of it, you know.
And as your kids grow up and they have their own little life, it's like, okay, well, they're not going to be with you in every family function or family vacation because they have their own shit going on. If it's not work, it's friends, and they already made plans, and you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it as a parent. And it's hard. I think it's very hard for Hispanics to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, let us know, people.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yes, let us know. Yes, no, stay your ass home, unpack, don't pack.
Home. Don't go nowhere. People be getting drugged, like Selena said.
Oh my God.
Left and right.
Ooh. Okay.
No.
All right,
Peace out,
that's it.
Guys,
Bye.
thank you for
Bye.
joining us. Bye.